strings tying you to me. I'm happy in your company with no emotion, 'cause my love deserves to be free. I never wanna look at a house in the garden, I never wanna lock you down. I know you're not mine, it's just my turn, but we can still have fun for now.
Hello everyone, this is Sylvia Lane. Today we're going to be talking about something very, very seasonal, and it's been on my mind. When I wake up sometimes to do my devotion, I normally get in this signal that I just meditate on these seasons. I just want to talk about seasons. But before I go further, I will say this is the day the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it, for he has made it for us. Thank you, Jesus. Today is a very happy day for me, and because this is the month of November, everybody, happy new month. I just want to say that the Lord bless you guys. Wherever you are, whatever you're looking for this month, the Lord will give you. But don't forget that this is the month to seek the Lord more than any other time, because as the month is approaching by, the day is drawing near. I just want to talk about seasons in our life. Some of us, we cannot hold on. Anything that happens, we feel it is the end of the world. But don't forget that the Bible says in every man or woman's life there is a season. Season to die, season to be born, and season to plant, to crop and everything. But we all always think about, I'm not doing well, last month it was good, this month it was not good. But I want to give you people an example of seasons. There has 4 seasons in a year: the season to plant, the season to harvest, the season of cold, the season of summer. The season of summer. Welcome back. The 4 seasons of the year: the cold, the winter, that is the cold and the winter and the summer, and the planting and the harvesting, that is the spring and fall. These are the important seasons of the year, and each and every one of us, this type of life occurs in our life. In every individual that live on this planet Earth, you will have a way, there's something that must have happened to you that make it look similar like seasons. The season comes, there's a time that you are so happy, that is the summer. The time that you are sowing and sowing and sowing, you're not yet getting, and there's a time for you to reap. There's also time for you to reflect and withdraw back and reflect on what has happened. Take a holiday. There's a time for many. That's the time for the winter. There's time that is shortage of food. That is time for winter. The time that things are not going the way you want it. When you put here, it doesn't go. You put here, it doesn't. That's the winter. The winter time is like you are so inside, you're so drawn to yourself. There's a time for reflection. The summertime is what they call, the Spanish call the alegre. The time you're so happy, everywhere is happy, happiness everywhere. Well, the time for you to harvest, like this time of the year now where we call fall, everything is just coming down the way you really, really wanted it to be. This is the thing I want you people to know, that it will never be permanent. Nothing in life is permanent. Nothing in life is permanent. It's just like change all the way. But when this change comes, you need to hold on. I'm going to tell you a story, but I'm going to tell you that story outside the house. I'm going to tell you the story of, I want to explain this video. I want to explain this topic with an outside scenario, an outside environment. I want to explain to you people how it all goes around. I want people to follow me. Let us go outside and see what happens to our life. There are seasons in our life. Please don't throw in the towel. When any of those seasons come, know that those seasons is just for a while. It will surely come to pass. I want you guys to follow me outside. Let us see what is going to happen when we get outside. You are going to see the seasons of the year. But this season where we are now, let us go and see autumn falling down the trees. The leaves are falling. Let us go and see, because God is faithful. Let's go, guys. Hello, guys. This is the autumn time. That is fall. Do you see the colors of the trees? It is so intriguing. It's so intriguing. You will not believe it. Look at how beautiful the colors of the trees are. It's so beautiful. Wow. The colors are beautiful, beautiful. That is actually what I just want to say. Because this time of the year is one of the best times. I love this time of the year. Apart from summer, this is another time of the year that I love. I love autumn. I love it so much because of the colors. The colors are so intrigued. See, you see the trees, you see the trees, you see how beautiful they are. It's just the work of nature. Nature, 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 nature. Look at those trees out there. You see them? They are so beautiful. Look at them, look at them. Thank you. Hello everyone. I am outside here just to make sure that things really turn up good. And I'm just trying to book this area that we normally come out to go and have some fun together before the winter sets in. This is almost the last time for autumn, and I just love the plants. You can see that the leaves are still on, but most of them have really turned brown and all that. You can see that some of them are even have started falling. Everywhere is falling. The leaves are all over the place, but this is just the faithfulness of God. I just want to say that because He's a faithful God, He's faithful in every season and every time of the year. It's not something we need to argue or talk about, saying maybe it's going to be like this or it's not going to be like that. But really, He's a faithful God. And He will always be there for us. In any time, in anywhere, in winter, in summer, in spring, and in snow time, okay? The winter, the summer, the spring, and in autumn, as we are now. This is autumn. So let us just keep going, because in every season there's a trial. Unlike I know this story that says that there are 4 brothers who had the same parents, but they were all sent to different kind of expedition at a particular time of the year, each in every season. And when they all came back, their parents asked them, what do you think about this whole experience you had? Everybody explain what they passed through, just because of the time of the season they are in at that time. One talked about how cold and lonely he was. The other talked about how he enjoyed himself, so much sun. And the other one talked about how the whole weather changes at every interval, and the trees are brown and falling, and harvesting and everything. And the other one talked also about spring, when it's time for sowing, to plant, and everything. So it is all different seasons of the year of our life. Depending on the area you are experiencing this season, it means that He's also the same God, because the Bible said, as long as the earth remains, seed time and harvest will never cease. Okay, seed time and harvest will never cease, but it doesn't stop Him from being there for us. That there's always different time of seasons in our life. The time for happiness, the time to cry, and the time for joy. I'll be waiting for you. Follow me. So I will be completing this other story that I was telling you people, that no matter the situation you find yourself in life, it does not deny the fact that God is still with you. Okay? It does not deny the fact that He is still God over our life. Like the situation of somebody that is sowing in winter. The winter of the cold, the loneliness doesn't mean that spring will not come when you will sow. And it doesn't mean that summer will not come when you will enjoy. And it also doesn't mean that autumn or fall will not come when you will reap your harvest. Like this time of the year where we are in now is the time of autumn. That is the time of harvest. That is why you see the leaves are falling, and it's greenish and everything. And also it signifies that there's some time in our life that you need to understand there are time for everything. Okay, there are time for everything, in a way that time those leaves are falling, maybe it's just a season for you to also sit down and reflect on what went wrong and what went right, so that the next year you'll be able to reach out to people that you didn't reach out to at the normal time. But it doesn't really matter whatever you think or whatever you feel. What really matters is whom you are in the inside, and how you can meet up to people and be whom God has called you to be, and to your family and to the society in general. I just want to say this is just the little I have for the contribution of what's the significance of weather and its seasons and times. Thank you. And if you have gotten to this area now, I know I almost forgot telling you to subscribe. Please subscribe and subscribe, because you really need to subscribe. Please, I'm begging you. Be blessed in the Lord. Shalom. Shine the light with me.